The pro game actually may even be easier for her than the college game was.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the Sparks starting lineup presented by Rawlings. Last 3 games, Maya 4 for 11 with a couple of homers. We got 3 Sydneys. Sydney Romero, Sydney McKinney, Sydney Sherrill. Wrapped around Delaney Wiz, Amari Harper, Jesse Warren, Bubba Nichols, Camarena, and Sarah Gordon, who has actually played for both these teams. Just last week, she was a member of the Utah Talons. Now she's catching every day for the Oklahoma City Spark. Interesting story there. Megan Framo's first pitch misses outside for ball 1.
I mean, you have to think these two know a little bit about each other and a little bit of Brew and Bubble. And
Framo and Brady, UCLA Bruins. Framo, 6 feet, power pitcher, 22 strikeouts and 31 innings on the year.
He's already mixing speeds. We'll see. It's a nice spot again, trying to figure out, you know, you got power, leadoff power. You want to challenge her opposite field. Obviously, it's got pull power. Looks like she's nibbling to the outside. There it is.
There's a good strike, 71 miles per hour. Maya Brady, look at those numbers, 455. That's actually a come down from what she had last year when she had 17 at-bats and 11 hits. Just a torrid start to her pro career. Went too far, the count's now full. What's the wipeout pitch for Framo when she's looking for a strikeout?
I mean, she's got many. I think most of these pitchers do. You know, they got, especially ones that are going deep into the game. I have to think, you know, you get to this point as, I mean, Framo's intense and a competitor, but you have a plan per hitter, right? You know what hitter, how you want to beat the hitter. I would imagine, you know, a challenger to the opposite fields. We're going to go with some off-speed stuff. You know, something to set the stage for when I see her second time through, maybe third time through.
So Framo started that with 3 consecutive balls, and then, of course, 3 consecutive strikes to strike out Brady. Here's Sydney Romero. Takes the steamer, called strike 1. Sydney Romero, 29 years of age, her 8th season as a professional. Hitting .377, 6 homers. With Lonnie Alameda, Amir Collins, and Lonnie. This is a typical player that I want to talk to you about. You've spent so much time dealing with 18, 19, 20, and 21-year-olds. To watch someone like Sydney Romero, who was great, many-time All-American as a college player, but now to see her as a 29-year-old,
yeah,
it's unique and fun.
I mean, just watching her take ground balls. Oh,
right back to Framo, 2 down.
She took ground balls today. I mean, she is just, all these girls, I mean, they're just in great shape and their bodies are built. And, I mean, they've just taken this game to another level with just the fitness they're in and how hard they're hitting the ball. Hello, right? Right back at you. And Megan's a beast, too. But, yeah. And we can see she's attacking away, so maybe that's a little bit of the game plan. Looks like they're kind of going the outside. We'll see here again with Sydney McKinney. Do we start with that screwball away?
Sydney McKinney hitting .414. She's got 12 hits and 29 at-bats. She's another example of what this great league is all about. Sydney McKinney was a 5-year player at Wichita State. Didn't play against all the biggest names, but she gets a chance now on an equal field, and she shines.
Yeah, I mean, Wichita State plays an incredibly competitive schedule, and they don't shy away from many people. And I think a lot of people, you know, it's kind of probably trying to get her to go play somewhere, and she said that she loved it. She loved Wichita State. They have an amazing program, and she is a competitor.
A win today for Utah, and they would clinch a postseason berth. It's not a guarantee, though. Oklahoma City playing a lot better, and a lot of other teams playing their best ball of the season right now. McKinney so fast down the line. Infield single for McKinney.
So fast. So fun. The turf, sometimes that plays a little bit. I don't know if we're going to do challenges early here.
Yep, this is going to be a challenge.
Can't hear you, Mike.
Challenge. The city call.
All right, we'll take a second look. Woolery's throw. Wow.
I don't know if there's enough to overturn this. Oh, her toe got right on there. Talking a game of inches, even on the toe right there.
I'm curious. You've won over 1,000 games, Division I level. Do you coach where you have your runners touch the bag at first?
Yeah.
Do you want them? Are you capable of saying touch the very front of the bag?
Yeah. You work on it. I mean, obviously, you do it in stride. You don't want to like shuffle your feet and take off your speed, so you want to do it in stride. But yeah, you're trying to get the front part of the bag to run through the front part of the bag. Yeah.
After reviewing the call on the field stands.
Yeah.
All right, so an infield base hit for Sydney McKinney. That's their first base hit for either side.
That's what's so fun about this game. Just the speed and the athleticism and the strength. It all plays, and it's just, I mean, Woolery's an athlete and obviously played some first base and over on third, but it's awesome.
Here's Delaney Wiz. Wiz a little bit tardy, fouls it back. Wiz last year, member of the Chicago Bandits. This year hitting in the middle of the order since day one for Oklahoma City. She's got a .352 batting average with 6 homers. This is another UCLA versus UCLA matchup.
Yeah. That's interesting. It looks like we're starting away and game plan wise. Then they're going really far in with the drop or really far in with the rise. So either that's what the Sparkle like to swing at, or she's per hitter making a decision here. So maybe a little off speed away. We'll see a little curve. Oh, there we go. I'm so impressed with Wiz. I just, over the years of watching her, she just does such a good job of just kind of fouling stuff off. Like, oh, I don't really want that. I don't want that. And as a pitcher, sometimes you're like, dang it. Like, it just, you know, but she just definitely works up the counts and then gets her swing off when she wants to get her swing off. Take.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Delaney. Glad you found us, everybody. Bottom of the first inning. Amir Collins alongside longtime Florida State head coach Lonnie Alameda. Another foul ball. Yeah, there's certain hitters that I just associate with long, extended at-bats.
Yep.
And actually another one that at the top of my head is another corner infielder, played at UCLA, Andrea Duran.
Yeah.
Duran would have just incredible at-bats for Team USA and
Yeah.
pro ball and UCLA, just fouling off pitches and frustrating pitchers.
Yeah.
Ball gets away from the catcher, and will allow McKinney to move into scoring position. Charlize Palacios.
That's definitely something too as you get older too. And you know, this game's so great in college, but you know, they're getting smarter and stronger. And I mean, Delaney's been around this game for a long time and starting to play a good chess match here.
2-2. To the shortstop. That's where ground balls go to die.
Yep.
Hannah Flippen does not make any mistakes as a short.
And just planting and wearing turfs, and yeah, it's not a fun look. See how you slide forward, kind of used to that left foot just landing, and it like gives a little bit. And you're so used to landing and planting. And she's a warrior though, as most pitchers are.
Oh, she's gonna change the shoes.
Yeah, maybe some molds. So maybe she's in turfs, and now she's going to put some molds on.
Oh, that's a great shot right there.
Yeah.
Not only do we have cameras everywhere, but this is a small example. But Lonnie, you've been around high-level softball for a long time at the collegiate level. The pro game. This is pretty cool to see. Just the concern, the trainers, the people all around, the equipment. This is more big league than we've seen in many, many years in terms of pro ball on the women's side.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just, the amount of emails that I've got just for production, walking in here, you could feel the vibe. The fan base is showing up. You see it on TV, and just being here today, feeling it. There's just really good momentum going on. And the support of the AUSL, just in general, from the backside scenes and the hosting, and it's just amazing. And I will say the athletes on the field, of course, you know, they've been athletes for many years playing pro and trying to raise this game, you know, the best we can. But to get the support on the outside of it and to marry it right now, it's got a lot of really good momentum. And hopefully Maddie's okay. I know that's a little scary sometimes as pitchers because you just want that left foot to land, you know, pretty consistent. Sometimes you'll see pitchers on dirt, there'll be like a big hole there, or you'll get a pitcher that has a longer stride, someone with a shorter stride, and you know your foot doesn't fit in the hole, and all of a sudden you roll your ankle a little bit. And yeah, and if it starts to sprinkle a little bit, gets a little wet, and you get a slot, you know, and then your mind just goes like, I don't know if I can really gas this one up. So, but as they most are, warriors they are in the circle, and she is ready to get after it.
Pretty cool that she's made it this far. She is not from a hotbed for softball. She is from the northeast corner of Maryland. She's from Chesapeake City, Maryland. I asked her if she wanted to be from Chesapeake City or is there a town bigger close by that she wanted me to associate. She said, no, I'm proud to be from Chesapeake City, Maryland. It's hard against the state line between Maryland and Delaware, northeast corner of Maryland.
Yeah.
Town of about 784 people.
Yeah. I proudly, for the last 4 years now, 5 years, have been going up to the Northeast and just trying to share some softball because there are so many amazing athletes in so many different parts of this United States that we want to share and grow it. And Maddie has been one of those warriors coming out amongst many. Michelle Smith has been one of them from way back in the day, you know, but it's really cool. There's talent in all corners.
Here's Bree Ellis. Talk about talent. She was a rookie last year and struggled to kind of find her stride as a pro. But here in her second season, it is all clicked. She's playing like she did back as a college player. She's hitting .438, 14 hits and 32 at-bats with power. 4 homers, 11 runs batted in. Oh, someone drove 5 hours just to see a Bree bomb?
That's nothing in softball. People travel many miles, huh? No, that's incredible. These little kids here have been so amazing. And I have seen there's a lot of kids in uniform, so I'm sure there's a lot out here playing some games too.
Well, that'd be a home run in a phone booth. Hot pop-up. Second baseman Sydney Sherrill makes the play, looking up into the raindrops. 4 up, 4 down for Maddie Penta. Sydney played for you at Florida State. What are you guys doing defensively? Some of my favorite defensive players to watch, Sydney Sherrill and the third base, Jesse Warren, both played for you as collegians.
Yeah, so lucky.
Here's Charlize Palacio, swings at the first pitch, and she pops it up to Sherrill.
Or right field, but Sid's going to go out there and get it, yeah.
I've seen a lot of softball in my life. I've never seen an inning go 1, 2, 3 with 4 pop-ups to the second baseman. So that's what I'm rooting for right now.
You're speaking it to existence. I see you.
I like it right now.
Lippin does not want that to happen, but let's see if we go that curveball away again, huh? There was a couple curveballs away there that.
Here's the great palindrome, Hannah Flippin. Now 31 years of age, her 10th year as a pro. We've seen her play in the NPF. We've seen her play in Japan. We've seen her play for Team USA. She's been a stalwart with the Utah Talons.
It's a good pitch. Nice. Again, mixing speeds, you know, I think it's so, you don't have to throw hard, but location and just knowing what your pitches do. So she gets a little up and out, a little horizontal, a little vertical, then she mixes a drop in there, and just making these hitters have to make a decision.
Popped up out of play. Got it to a spot where even Sydney Sherrill can't run it down.
Yeah. If Sid could, she would. As many of these athletes would. They would go get it. They are.
Here's another 1-2 from Penta. Humpback liner. That will make it out into right field. And the catch is made by Amari Harper.
They are fighting. They are fighting. Last inning walk-offs. It's just it's been fun to watch. But I mean, you're playing for something right now, you know, and I think that's, you know, when it's every game, like these games are just a hit away, 2 inches up the middle of 22 hopper, a line drive, you know, an extra effort run out, and you're safe at first base. I mean, the 60 feet, it just all matters right now, and they can feel it.
Here's Amari Harper. She'll lead things off. It'll be Harper, Sydney Sherrill, Jessie Warren batting here in the second inning against Megan Faremo. Faremo tried to get it to Chase. Ball and 2 strikes.
That was so cool. I was watching another thing on Amari when she got the golden ticket, and she was just talking about how she was excited to level up. You know, she's like, the college game has really made her better, and she wanted these players to make her better. She came in here, and what a cool mindset to come in and just have a growth mindset. Yeah.
Hammered to right. That one's off the wall. Andrews has to play it off the warning track. It'll be a leadoff double for Harper. She got a good confident swing with 2 strikes.
Down and in, way to go down in and get that pitch. We've been throwing away, and trying to sneak one in there, and Mari gets good wood on it there. Nice, sweet swing. Coming out of the box, looking for 2, diving in. Lead off. Let's see if we can work here and get Sid some action, huh? Can Sid put him on the board here.
Sydney Sherrill, walk-off winning hit a couple of days ago. Now she bats with a runner on at second base. And did she slip in the box?
Yeah, again, we're going back to turf. Sid's always looking to swing first pitch. She's super aggressive, and so, you know, you can really see her, like, getting into that front side. So.
What's the thought process for your former player here? What's Sherrill thinking about doing against Faremo with the runner on second?
I'd imagine driving the ball, looking for a gap. Can I score my runner? Obviously, you know, hitting something to the right side here to get your runner to 3 would be nice, but these games are not many one-run games. You know, got a lot of people to swing it. I'm sure Faremo here would like to get some weak contact. Maybe a strikeout would put her in a good position. So, again, has probably got her game plan against Sid. Probably something away to keep something in front of the runner. Maybe the left side, a little drop away, or. Oh,
over Faremo's head.
There.
Flippin doesn't have any place to go with ball. It's been an infield single for Sherrill.
Amari wiped it around third, too, so I do think it must be a little slippery out there. She got the hold-up sign and she fell down. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like the players who don't have the spikes on are having issues.
Yeah, I think that just, it's some comfort to be in molded cleats, you know, so she may be in, but you just a little slippery, you can see it, right?
Splits.
Yeah. Thank goodness they all stretched out, warmed up well. Athletes. All right, Jessie here, huh? Can swing off here and see if you can get the lead for the spark.
Jessie Warren. Runners on at the corners. Nobody out. Went too far. You've probably been watching Jessie Warren play for half of her life. She's 30 years of age now. I'm sure you saw her as a 15-year-old, right?
Sometimes I am a softball grandma, and I love it. Around so many of these amazing women. It's a good little curveball right there.
...2018 Most Outstanding Player, the Women's College World Series, when Lonnie Alameda's Seminoles won it all.
Way ahead. See if she can get a strikeout here, right? If she can get a strikeout here, and then she could have a double play ball in order if she wanted. She's got to be around the plate. Probably going to go to that curve away again, I would imagine. So we're going to get a swing here.
Just pokes it.
Yeah.
Foul. We'll do it again.
She does try to slow something down. Got to be a chase pitch.
Slapped right side. It's going to be deep enough to score the run. Andrews makes the play. Tagging from third and scoring is Amari Harper. It's a 1-0 lead for Oklahoma City. Job well done, Jessie Warren.
It's Especially as a hitter in a 1-2 count, right? Like you're just trying to scrap, trying to see if you can get this run in. Oh, you're getting your swing off, and now you're just trying to look at just trying to punch it out there. Can I do my job, score my runner? As a pitcher, you're like, dang it, you know, you had her, but this is what makes the game great and these hitters great. And it's cool to see them high-five it. They understand, you know, every run is huge for them right now.
Jesse Warren, obviously well coached. All right, so the inning continues. 1 out now. And another all-UCLA matchup. Bubba Nichols Camarena bats against Megan Faremo. Just something to keep a thought on. The runner at first base, Sydney Sherrill, does have good speed. She's attempted 3 steals on the year and been successful all 3 times.
I saw her run a little first and third the other day. I don't know if that was her and or the coaches, but she usually, Sid's just really good at reading the ball in the dirt, reading the ball in the gap. She just has a really good softball IQ. And she had it coming in, and we worked on it a ton at Florida State, but she's just, her softball IQ is off the charts.
1-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Good curve, yeah. She's been going to that a lot.
Bubba looking to get her power numbers up. She played for the Chicago Bandits last year, had 7 homers. Stuck on 2 right now. Faremo strikes her out. Second strikeout for Faremo.
Now batting catcher number 10, Sarah Gordon.
Here's the number 9 batter, 22-year-old Sarah Gordon. Gordon has spent time this year with the Utah Talons. Now getting a chance to bat against Megan Faremo, a pitcher that she caught just about a week ago.
Yeah, she's got a good command of that pitch out there. Don't know if you go away from it much, you know. You're getting some swing and miss. It's got pretty good vertical break. We're talking 5-6 inches, so it's moving up and out, which is hard to hit. I'll be able to stay on this pitch. She gets that pitch early and she can keep moving out in the river, you know, and getting them chasing it. It's tough, but it's when you get behind and then you have to come back in the zone. That's where the chess match comes, when you get to second, third time through.
Man, she can pour it past whenever she wants.
Yeah. She's looking good, spinning it well up, good velocity. So she goes there again. Up and in or out. There's the up and in. Nice. Man, those umpires. Catchers and umpires, different breed.
Tough guys.
Yeah, tough guys and girls. I said the catchers too. I mean, they get off the mask. They, you know, and there's a mutual respect back there for each other. They know what it's like. But with those rise balls coming in, ball's coming up, she's throwing it 70-71, tips off, it's right in your face.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Sarah Gordon. So we go full. It's going to change things a little bit.
Yeah, this is a big pitch right here. Want to go at her. I don't know how we feel about Brady on deck. I know we got 2 outs here, but
there goes the runner.
Nice hold. That was a good.
So Sarah Gordon saw a whole bunch of pitches and draws the 2-out walk, and it'll put 2 aboard for Maya Brady.
Just a tough one there, right? She's way ahead of her. She's swinging, and then she works herself right into a full count and a walk, and to give your leadoff hitter a chance, that's a really good at-bat by Gordon.
Well, the odds are in Maya Brady's favor. She is hitting exactly 500 as a pro. That's 2 seasons now. Oh, my goodness, almost took Faremo's glove off. Hit it so hard that the runner from second can't score. Sherrill can only make it 60 feet because that ball was scalded by Brady.
Sure was. Again, with the drop away, so now we're getting into second time through territory. This is when hitters start to make adjustments, pitchers make adjustments. 80 miles an hour off the bat.
That came off the bat faster than it left Faraimo's hand.
Yes.
80-mile-an-hour exit speed on a ball that came in at 68. With that base hit, Maya Brady, Coach, you're not going to believe this. She's 32 for 63 in her career. She has an over 500 batting average as a professional.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it.
And she's not butting and running. This is legit.
Kidding, yeah. She's pretty awesome, yeah. And getting healthy.
So we're going to have a meeting both offensively and in the circle. Bases loaded. Already 1 run is scored for Oklahoma City. There are 2 outs. And one of the ultimate gamers in our great sport, Sydney Romero, will bat. Sydney Romero will not give Faraimo any easy out. She will battle.
Let's see where we're going to attack right ahead. Are we going to go with that curve out? And are we looking for it? That would be the... Yeah.
Called strike 1. First time up, Romero hit the ball right on the screws, but right back to Faraimo.
Nice. That has been her success out there. So this is the fun part of pitch calling, and you know, I don't know, pitcher and catcher working together if it's coming from the dugout, but are we going to stay out there? We're going to try to sneak one in. Nice. You can see Sydney shaking her head like she's got a plan. She's probably got a 2-strike plan. I mean, this is a big swing right here early in the game.
Faraimo's 1-2. Off-speed pitch hit to center field. Will it stay in the ballpark? It will.
Nice.
Catch is made by Jada Coleman.
I was watching them all day today, too. It's awesome.
I'm sure the Talons are well aware of that score. The fact that Chicago won means that Chicago, the Bandits, and the Talons now are tied for the most wins in the league. Utah's 13-6. Right now, the Bandits are 13-7. Here's Savannah Jaquish, the veteran second baseman. Jaquish played collegiately at LSU. We have seen Jaquish professionally as a catcher at third base, a little bit in the outfield. But about 2 weeks ago, they moved to second base, and she has taken to second. She's made some really wonderful plays at second.
Yeah. I mean, I have to thank every GM and every coach when they get together and they're putting teams together. I mean, you get players like her that can play anywhere, and I see Grant at third and Woolery. I mean, they're just athletes, and they're doing athlete things, and it's really neat to see. And Savannah's a veteran too, so as you get older, maybe you lose a step, but you're in the right spot because you're smart. She's always been one of those, and a great hitter. She's powered all fields, smart. Yeah.
Jaquish takes a strike. Our microphones were so good, I actually heard her say no, trying to get the home plate umpire to pay attention to her.
She did. I think she's done. I remember playing her at LSU, and I could hear that too every now and then. And has a plan. Maddie trying to mix speeds a little bit, in and out. She definitely has got so much movement, that curveball. So down and away, so it's moving up and away, and then she throws that changeup. Just in and out. Nice.
Right into the waiting glove of Jessie Warren. 7 consecutive retired by Penta.
Yeah. That's that screwball you get into the hands and, trying to get the ball away from the barrel. And Maddie does a good job of that. Georgina's another one. Korek, man, when she's pitching, again, don't have to have the biggest of speed, but if you can locate pitches and really try to get these hitters to swing outside the zone. That was a nice soft line drive to Jessie.
Caroline Jacobson way out in front of that delivery. Jacobson last year was a big part of what the Talons did when they won the championship. This year, still trying to find her swing. Been bouncing around that lineup in recent weeks. Currently the DP hitting in the 8th spot.
One of our Tallahassee kids here. Smarty went to Duke and then got her degree and went on to Clemson and stayed in the ACC and swung it and got better every year. And look at her now, and super awesome.
Loops this one into center field. Brady actually started back, but had enough speed to come in and make the play.
Again, weak contact. That's a good sign for her, right? Weak contact. That means she's expanding the zone, mixing speeds. A little drop ball there. 63 miles an hour. It's getting out front.
Here's Aaliyah Andrews. 16 hits on the year for Andrews. Trying to be the first base runner for Utah. A whole bunch of nothing so far against Penta.
Curious over time if Andrews uses the turf. I wonder if the turf bounces. I mean, you are a slapper, you have the ability. I mean, obviously they can hit and power slap and do all the things, but do you utilize that ability?
Oh, she swung at a pitch that bounced in front of the plate. It's going to make her lock in even more.
It's 10 inches of down movement. It looks good, then it's gone. That's so tough for lots of movement.
Both Aaliyah and her older sister AJ are natives of Florida. Both got away from the state of Florida to play their college softball, went to LSU. Uh-oh. That was fun. Look, I've never seen that before. Catcher Sarah Gordon and the on-deck hitter Jada Coleman were fighting over that foul ball dribbler over by the on-deck circle. Did she? Nope, no swing.
Again, big pitch here. Got to go at, right? This is where you just don't want to give any chances. See what she can do. Challenge her. Nice.
So we'll do it again.
Definitely trying to get a swing at that drop ball. So she's been throwing a lot, but I mean, we don't want to get here to get any chances to get to the top and get after it. Big swings. Imagine this would be another right at you. Yes, nice.
Underneath the glove of Penta into center field. That's the first base hit allowed by Penta, and it's the 9th batter in the lineup for Utah.
Yeah. You're okay with that, though. You know, it's better than walking, especially the bottom lineup, and it is what it is. You force the defense to play. I mean, she definitely hit that ball hard, and it was a drop ball right at her. So now we got to go out and execute some good pitches here.
Here's Jada Coleman. She bounced out to third in the first inning. Swings at the first pitch, foul territory.
Come on, Jesse.
Runs out of room. Jesse can't get to it, no one's getting to it.
Little hot and muggy out there. Trying to get the sweat off the arms. And another tough thing when you're on the turf as a pitcher, you just can't grab the dirt. That ball becomes slippery and you're sweating, and everyone's a little bit different in how they handle the humidity. Some sweat down the arm and it's dripping on the hand, and then you're trying to grip the ball and there's just no dirt there to wipe anything off. So you can see she's going to the towel on the side there.
Oh, and 2 to Coleman.
That's a big pitch, right? That's right at you.
Coleman may have had the bat of the year about a week ago in a game against the Volts. Hit a grand slam, culminated a 9-pitch at bat. It's the only home run she's hit so far this season, and it came at a huge moment, winning the game for Utah.
Trying to talk to the umpire there, like, tell me about the zone here, because I'm gonna take a good swing, but I gotta know where that strike zone's at. Love that when they talk to each other.
Off-speed pitch. Coleman stays down on it. Serves a single to center field. So a 2-strike base hit for Coleman. That's now back-to-back base hits for the Talons.
Little tough one when you're ahead in the count there. Again, trying to expand the zone, but I mean, Jada does such a good job of just staying through. You can stay on her legs there. Rides out the off-speed and flips it up the middle. And obviously they were in motion there, so.
The bat just gets started for Coleman when she gets the 2 strikes.
She just has a good approach. She's an athlete. Hard to get her out anyway. And then now she's starting to learn when to be in my hitter counts, when to be in my 2-strike counts, and that's dangerous, you know. And again, I go back to like, man, this game gets so good now as we get a little bit older, a little bit stronger, a little bit smarter, and she is definitely one of them.
Now this is a long meeting right now going on. I think Penda's going to stay in the game. She was cruising along. Thought she'd retired 8 consecutive. She gives up the 2-out single to Andrews. She gives up another single to Coleman. And now runners on at the corners. And Jalen Alchin is going to be the batter. She threw 17 pitches the first 2 innings. She's had it labored through 20. And the majority of them coming against Andrews and now Coleman, the last 2 batters.
Yeah. Yeah, again, not many pitchers in the league. I mean, again, not to throw complete games, but I mean, when you got that much talent in the pen, you might as well use it. So there's probably a number they're trying to get to. A certain amount of times you're going to see the hitters. You also got to think of the situation. You know, are you a good matchup here? Do we have the juice to be able to go against Alchin? Like, she's been swinging it pretty good. Crooked letters are not things we want on the board. Defensively. Offensively, of course you do. Nice.
Blew it past Alchin. Ball and a strike.
It's a nice swing.
Alchin does not look like she'd be one of the best power hitters in the league, but she has been this year. Look at the OPS, well over 1,000. She's got 3 homers. But she can't catch up to that rise ball. And she's down in the count of ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, just spotting it well out there. Ahead here, gonna throw a little chase pitch, see if she can swing out of it.
Popped up, foul territory. Will it be playable?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, in and out of the glove of Bubba Nichols Camarena. She got there and just ran out of room. Banged into the fence, the at-bat continues.
I know you want it so bad as a pitcher. You know, you're facing, you know, good hitters and game of inches. I keep going back to it, but you know, it's a good pitch again. Nice.
Blow her away. Another strikeout for Penta and the side.
To say about her, so I could talk all day about how great Coach is.
Jesse, we're in the AC up here, so you guys are down there in the humidity, so we are doing great.
It's
yes.
actually not as bad as it's been the last couple weeks, so
yeah.
It was nice because the little storm that we have coming in. So.
Yeah, it is summer. Is it hard on the turf right now? Like looks a little slippery out there for.
Yeah, it got a little slippery when it started raining.
Yeah.
Some of us changed into our molds because we were in turfs because the foul lines are like a little bit different than the actual turf, so
gotcha.
We get stuck with our cleats on there. But yeah, in the molds now, not going to slip.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I know we've got Cindy McKinney at bat here trying to lead us off a little bit, but your plays, your anticipation. How do you anticipate that amazing play, 5-6 hole? I mean, you did it all the time there in Tallahassee, and so fun to watch. But just for the listeners, like.
Yeah, so obviously just based on who's pitching and kind of what pitch is being called, I kind of just every play I'm anticipating that's coming to me, regardless if it is or not. I think too, just like natural instincts. I practiced it a lot when I was at Florida State. Like we did a lot of out of the machine transfers, balls coming at us quick, and watching Coach Travis when we would do like scrimmages and like one-on-ones, him make some crazy plays. I'm like, ooh, I want to try some of this stuff. So just kind of trying to mimic him a little bit with what he does, and then just a God-gifted talent, and yeah. I learned from the best at Florida State.
There's been some great defenders at Florida State over the years. Obviously, your infield partner right now, Sydney Sherrill. I remember Josie Muffley a couple of years past was really good. Is there like almost a competition between former Seminole defenders? Who's the best?
Healthy competition for sure. No, but there's been a great deal of defenders at Florida State that come through. I remember watching Brianna Hamilton make a crazy play at third base, playing so close up. Like she's one of the athletes that I really looked up to, and just like have no fear at playing third because of her, because she showed no fear at third base. So watching her and then coming in, taking over that spot, and then after me, Sid, and then Jasony, and you have the Josies, but yeah, it's been cool just watching all the alumni that have played at third base and just trying to mimic them and do the best that I can to be as good as they were.
I'll tell you, Eric, she cried the first time I said we're going to play third.
Really?
We talk about it. I mean, she was an incredible shortstop, and oh, that's a nice pitch.
Yeah.
Incredible shortstop, and then she's like, I don't want to be this close. And then all of a sudden, she's making plays like that. She goes, oh, okay, this is cool.
I remember going up to coach's office, like, I really don't want to play third base. Like, it's so hard because, like, I'm learning a new position. I'm the second eyes of the field after the catcher, and I was just not really a vocal player much when I played in high school or travel ball. I was more of a lead by example type of player, and having to transition to be more vocal at third base was definitely a difficult transition, but Coach pushed me, and I'm so glad she did.
Liner into center field, right into the waiting arms of Jada Coleman. That's the first out of our third inning.
But yeah, so glad she did, and I think I'm one of the best third basemen in this game right now in the decade that I've played in. So it's been cool, again, to learn from so many great athletes.
Yeah, I have seen you play the vast majority of your programs, and that is the biggest understatement I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You are lights out defensively at third. That's where ground balls go to die.
Yep, they do, yeah. Just share a little bit. I know you got to go get ready to swing it again, but just anything different now that you do training-wise? And we know we joked when you were taking BP about stretching, but how has your game grown from you left the college game? Because it is incredible to watch the speed and the power of it.
Yeah, just learning day by day, still learning, and I'm 9 years in, so it's really cool to pick brains of even the rookies that are coming in and learning from them what they did at their programs, and again, some of the vets too, continuing to learn from them as well.
Yeah.
The one thing I do most now that I didn't do back in my college days is stretch. I'm a little bit older now, so definitely got to take some extra time before the game to do some activation and stretch a little bit more than I did. I was telling Coach Eric that I never stretched in college. She would always get on to me about stretching and making sure I was warmed, but yeah, definitely a lot, still learning, again, 9 years in, and it's been such a journey and so fun.
Yeah, well, proud of you, sister, and keep sharing and growing the game. It's pretty awesome, and now go get ready to swing it.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Thank you, Jesse. Well, that's a case of a wet field right there costing Sydney McKinney. She may have had that bag stolen, but she slid well past the bag, and Hannah Flippin, well coached, keeps the tag down, and out number 2 is on the base paths.
Yeah. It is something to get used to, sliding on the turf, playing on the turf. It's just different. It's awesome. I know a lot more places are going to turf, and it's easier to maintain. And obviously, rain days, you don't have to wait and tarp it and all the things. But yeah, and again, you say Hannah Flippin. I mean, look at her positioning. The throw is the money. Flip's one of the best, and that's a tough one. Umpire almost got taken out too.
When Hannah Flippin is playing on turf, I almost see like there's no physical way she could ever make an error. She is so low to the ground. She is so fundamentally sound in everything that she does. I can't imagine, without a bad hop, her ever making an error.
Yeah. She was fun. She definitely took Utah to a pretty good level when she was there, She's just a steady player. Leads by example. I know Jesse talked about that too. I mean, she's a quiet one, but you can hear her voice. She's consistent, and I think just over the years, I have so much respect for how she continues to keep coming back and keeping herself in great shape, and just steady Eddie. Can swing it, throws it, there for her teammates. I know she's a leader in the clubhouse for the program for sure, and just always been fun to watch.
3-2 pitch to Harper, called strike 3.
In general with the AUSL and the commitment they have to getting after the summer and growing their game. They all want to be a part of this. They want to grow the game, and they get it right. They get together and they get the calls right, and the technology that's a part of it now. And most umpires want to know, and I know in our college game we share a lot, but I'd imagine at this level, I talk to so many umpires, and I'm lucky to know quite a few of them, and just how much pride they have in being a part of this and elevating this game. And that is nice. It's nice to hear a little insight, and then you can hear, the pride they have in it. They want to be good. I've been chatting a lot about the strike zone too, and trying to understand the strike zone. And I like that they're experimenting a little bit with the taller part of the strike zone, the north-south part. I think that's important. Something we may take to our college game as we keep continuing to work on how can we make our game better, And these games are, I was looking through, I mean, some of them are like an hour and 48. They're like, I mean, they are, yeah, you don't want to be fast. I talked to one umpires. We don't want a fire drill, but, you know, you want it to go because it's so great. And, yeah, so we want that in our college game, too. So, yeah, but much respect for them. And that was pretty cool to get a little insight.
Jordan Woolery leads things off for Utah. It'll be Woolery, Bree Ellis, Charlize Palacios, 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order for the Talons against Maddie Penta. Penta's second time through the lineup. And she starts with the leadoff walk. That is the first time today that Penta has allowed the leadoff batter to reach.
So again, just little things to look for as you get into it, pitch counts and numbers, and you know, we were getting the outside. Are we losing our legs a little bit? Are we the same speed? You know, we definitely don't want to have runners get on and have one big swing, right? Now we get into big swing zones with Ellis and Palacio, and so maybe mixing speeds a little bit more. We'll see as we get down here.
Here's Bree Ellis.
Nice.
Takes 70 miles an hour on the inner half, 0-1. Ellis popped to the second baseman, leading off the second inning. Wherever she goes, she's got fans.
I know. Where's our sign? It's this Bree's moment, huh?
For a Bree bomb.
Get the 5-hour drive. It's a good swing. 2 pitches on the inside. Let's see if we go to that chase away.
Talons and Spark, middle game of a 3-game set. A win tonight in Utah guarantees themselves their second consecutive season with a playoff opportunity. Top 3 teams all advance to the postseason. You want to be the top team. The top team is in guaranteed. Teams 2 and 3 have to play a 1-game playoff to get into the final championship series.
Always want to be top dog, right? That's where I always working for top dog. There it is.
Into right center field, hit well. That one will make it off the wall. Extra bases for Ellis. They'll stop Woolery at third. That is the 3rd hit for the Talons that has come with 2 strikes.
Yep. The ball probably is up a little bit, and kind of the ability to just poke it out there. But good job on Bree. That's, I mean, she just leaned on that. Leaned on that, got her barrel out.
So runners on at second and third, nobody out, and we may have a pitching change.
Pitching change here, huh? Yeah.
Penta was fantastic first time through the order. Second time, it's been a bit of an issue. She has allowed a single, a walk, and a double to the 3 of the first 4 batters she faced second time around.
That's just where you get to the point. I mean, you have so much in their arsenal, and it's great stuff, but now the hitters start to make some adjustments, and I'm sure the talk in there is like, been throwing that curveball, haven't come in much, you know, even though she painted 2 in there to Ellis, but we're going to go again. So probably a really good game plan here, and I would imagine, depending on what here happens to Palacios, we'll make a decision if we have someone in the pen warming up. I can't see the pen right now, so I don't know if we're warming up down there or not, but definitely this is a big moment shift here in the middle of the game.
Charlize Palacios popped to second 2 innings ago. She's got runners on at second and third, nobody out. Blocked nicely by Sarah Gordon. There's not a lot of area between home plate and the backstop. Oh, yeah. Got a righty and a lefty in the pen. Ball and a strike to Palacios.
More than likely thinking something on the left side, right? Keep something in front of these runners right here. Kind of get a little ground ball to the left side. And then, of course, Palacios thinking, can I score this run? Can I get something in the gap?
That one too far inside. There's a base open. But if you walk Palacios, it'll be bases loaded for Hannah Flippin. Two and two. Penta would love a strikeout here.
Yeah. that would be the best scenario for the situation for sure. Let's see if we go with that curve away, rise away.
Hammered, deep left field, off the wall. That'll score 1 run, maybe 2. They stop Ellis at third, and she could have walked home if she wanted to. Bubba was having a hard time with a wet softball out in left field. Doesn't cost her, though. We're tied at 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of would like Ellis to be seeing that ball in front of her and making that decision. But again, she's not in there, steal bases and run. I get that part of it. But you can kind of see that yourself and make some decisions there. But I guess she was looking in her decisions. I'm staying right here at third, Coach. I'll let Flip hit me in.
Coach, the Talons now have 4 hits as a team. All 4 of those hits have been line drive hits, coming with 2 strikes on them.
Yeah. Yep.
And that has made the decision easy for head coach Amber Flores.
Yep.
She wants to go to the bullpen.
I mean,
so we will see the veteran left-hander Jalen Ford come in.
Yeah.
We'll tell you more about Ford when we come back to Oklahoma City. Contact after the walk to Jordan Woolery. Line drive doubles by Ellis and Palacios. And now she'll give way to Jalen Ford. Ford is a veteran left-hander who can really bring it.
Yeah, just a little different look here from the left side. Be nice to get something on the infield ground ball-wise. Don't have a lot of speed here at third, so. Flip back in her day was really good at her short game, a little push bump, but you don't have the weapon here at third to maybe do that, so you're going to go after a swing here. And yeah, Jalen Ford, I mean, just good down stuff, just lefty, crafty, an athlete can field her position.
For you softball nerds out there, both pitchers for Oklahoma City played for the same head coach, different schools. Mickey Dean coached Maddie Penta at Auburn, and before that he had Jalen Ford at James Madison. How about that?
Yep. He's probably on his bicycle somewhere. He's a motorcycle guy and living the life right now and did some incredible things. Big pitch right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to Flip. Infield's in. Softly hit in the perfect spot. It'll be a single. Ellis scores and Utah takes the lead. That came off the bat at 45 miles an hour and it drives in a run.
Those are the tough ones as a pitcher. You're coming in, I think it was a curveball in the hands. Little lifter again, just right off the handle. Just muscles it in there, and that's when you got traffic on the bases, so good pitch. Unfortunate. Go after the next kid.
Still nobody out. 4 consecutive have reached for Utah. Here's Savannah Jaquish. The fact that the field is a bit slick, we've seen players overslide at second, third. Would that deter maybe the possibility of flipping, thinking about trying to steal second?
I wouldn't think so. Like Jesse said, I think a lot of them change shoes and kind of know. You just definitely have to start your slide earlier, knowing that.
Started halfway there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jaquist up against it, 0-2. Savannah hit the ball right on the screws first time up, but it was snagged by the third baseman, Jesse Warren.
Looking for that little backdoor curve there. She's got a little up movement, but definitely a lot of slide across the plate here. And so either she's going to go on the hands for try to get her tied up, or mix that changeup in.
Brushes her back.
Yep. Always tough as relief pitching to come in these situations. You know, you don't have time to feel things out. Like, you got to come in, and this is for the mentally tough here, really staying pitch by pitch. Nice.
Two strikes on Jaquish. Utah's been efficient. 4 for 5 with runners on. Take that. This is a Utah team that wins because of pitching and defense. The offense has been good, but hardly great. Not world-breaking at all. Utah came into this game third in the league, team batting average of 279. Not a lot of homers, just 13 homers in 19 games. But they win with pitching. By far and away, best team ERA of 2.46. So if they can get a couple more runs here, they're going to be formidable.
Yeah.
Get a lead and just hang on.
Yeah. Well, once you go get the horses, right? And that's kind of the strategy when you're drafting a team.
I can't get over how confident these swings are for Utah when they have 2 strikes on them.
Yeah. Well, they also right now are kind of like, it's like a shark with blood and water, right? Like you got some runs on the board, you got some players on the bases. Can I get a big swing? I don't care what the count is. I need a swing in the gap. I need to score some more runs to give the horses the chance to put shutdown innings on the board as we close the game here. Nice change.
Chase the pitch, ball gets away from the catcher. Ellis doesn't, or Palacios doesn't leave third, but Flippin does take an extra base. So I guess you could call it a productive strikeout.
Huge.
As Savannah is out number 1, and there are now runners on at second and third.
Yep. Huge strikeout there for.
Now batting designated player number 1, Caroline Jacobson.
All right.
So Ford strikes out Jaquish. Here's Caroline Jacobson.
We go on that curveball again here.
This is an opportunity for Jacobson, who's been in and out of the lineup over the last couple of games. She wants to make an impression here, getting ready for the postseason. Those are games she wants to play. And a hit here would go a long way to securing a little bit of trust. 0-2.
Just sneaking in the outside corner there. The ball runs across the plate. Looks like it's going to stay away. Eyes deceive you sometimes with the amount of movement. Now she's got to expand the zone here. We got locked down behind the dish. Nice.
Another strikeout for Ford. Back-to-back punch-outs.
It's huge for Jalen to come in and be able to do this. This is what relief pitching is all about, to give up 1 run. Of course, we got 1 more here to go. Going to force probably not the lefty-lefty matchup, so I imagine we get a...
Yeah, we're going to have a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter, yes. Although we are still going.
This is going to be Wyckoff coming on.
Lefty.
Kaylee Wyckoff will come on. This is interesting to me. You got a veteran in Aaliyah Andrews. Really good at touch and go, putting the ball in play. Aaliyah had a single her last time up.
She did.
Take her out and replace her with a rookie. No one's questioning Cindy Ball-Malone.
Well, again, I think they're in a position where they want to use their bench. They have players to be able to come in and do certain things, whatever it may be. Maybe we feel Wyckoff is got a little more opportunity to put the ball in the gaps, where Andrews is more of beat it out, infield hits, and you now have 2 outs, so you want a big swing here.
Wyckoff has played quite a bit this year. 279 batter. Called strike 1.
Again, eyes to Sevia. It's a good little backdoor curve. She's got some good slide on that pitch. Try to run this away. Feels so good as a pitcher. You got the 2 strikeouts, but you're not out of it yet. You know, you got to finish the strong. Good deep breaths. Good routine. Pitch by pitch right here. Execute this. Nice.
Ford's feeling it. 17 pitches into her appearance. She's already struck out a pair.
Been so lucky to be around, you know, back when I played, but a lot of the baseball players, you know, now that I played with at, you know, OU, now are into the league somewhere, and they just love watching this. They say that softball's on the clubhouses, and they have so much respect for the speed of the game and the athleticism. And, you know, of course, we're all about growing the game, but to be able to get those parties together and All-Star Week and mean, Burrito's been awesome. She's been killing it defensively and playing a lot of positions, and it's been fun to see all of them on there. So, yeah, super cool.
I think Sydney Sherrill, if asked, would do wonderfully as well. She seems like the type of athlete that would really take like a duck to water one of those events.
Yeah, she's definitely been out there throwing out first pitches. I saw, the AUSL went around and threw out first pitches. I saw Mick was, out there sharing jerseys and pitches. And, it's just, again, we have to earn the respect when we get out there in our game, but it is earning the respect. They know, I think most people know how much passion we have, but we've elevated our game. Our game is elevated, and it's fun to watch, and it's reaching so many people across the country. And, yeah, it's been awesome. So what a cool opportunity, for sure.
With longtime Florida State head coach Lonnie Alameda, I'm Eric Collins. Former Seminole Sydney Sherrill just struck out. That's the 4th strikeout for Faremo. This is another Seminole, Jessie Warren with a gapper on her way to second. And she makes it with a dive. How about Jessie Warren? One out double and all smiles for the veteran.
Little change piece away. No, definitely all the way to sit there on the screwball. And then she went with a little off speed away. And yeah, Jessie stayed down and threw that very nice. Stays into her legs really well. And go get it, Jessie. Slide head first there in a second.
Hey, just curious, Coach. Jessie, we were talking about MLB and all that kind of stuff in baseball. Jessie famously played years and years and years of baseball growing up. She wasn't a softball player. She was a baseball player.
She was.
Is that still a thing, or is that just kind of a Jessie Warren only?
Oh, no, I think there's a lot. I actually think there's a lot more women out there that have grown up playing baseball, and some opting to maybe stay in baseball. Way more opportunities out there for women with baseball right now. And yeah, I think it's great. I always argue. I don't know why we start with such a young age with this big ball in our hands. These little girls are trying to throw this big ball, and I feel like, some of them that play baseball at a young age can grab hold of that baseball and throw it a lot better and create better mechanics and not have all these arm issues because they're trying to hold this big ball. It's been an argument forever, but I think it's awesome. And her coach brought her up one day to a camp. And, hey, I've been coaching this girl baseball, but let's see what she can do in softball. I think she's pretty good. And he was right.
Jessie's going to be lifted. Pinch runner. It's Grace Jenkins pinch running. That's an important base runner. Oklahoma City currently down by a run. We're playing the home half of the 4th inning. Bubba Nichols-Camarena. Bubba struck out against Faremo 2 innings ago. Both Bubba and Megan part of UCLA Bruin championship teams, 2019.
Yeah, with that curveball away, she's been attacking her here, and I mean, it's moving well. Up and out. Have to stay on that up and out with velocity. It's just a tough pitch, and when she gets you in swing mode with it, she starts rolling it out in the river a little farther, a little tougher to stay on. But yeah, this would be nice for the Spark to be able to get this run in. You're seeing Megan the same time, second time through here.
Bubba stays alive.
I like that right there. I mean, she's curve away, curve away, curve away. It's moving up, it's moving away, got the swing up, and then she throws that little drop ball down, and you can see, like, Bubba's in, protect mode, and she's trying to get after swing. She's got the barrel going down, so let's see if she goes back to the curve or rise in. So drop in.
So we've reached the end of the line. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Faremo has walked 2 so far in our game. To left field.
Nice.
Alchin makes the play.
Very nice located pitch, right in the hands. 3-2 count.
Coming into play, catcher number 10, Sarah Gordon.
Two outs. Jenkins still on at second. Here's Sarah Gordon.
Yep. This is when we walked last time. I always say we because I always feel like we're out in the field together on defense or hitting or pitching. But, you know, this is a big one. We don't want to get back to Brady. So can we execute some good pitches, go at her? And again, knowing that that curveball, she's just throwing it well today.
Wow, 2 good strikes thrown by Faremo.
Stronger here as we go on. Get a little wipeout pitch. Get back in that dugout. That's a nice pitch. The discipline to lay off that is Gordon. Imagine she throw maybe same spot again.
Florida State head coach, over 1,000 wins. I am Eric Collins. Not all of those 1,000 wins coming at Florida State.
No.
Got some at UNLV too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
But you started as a college player here in the state of Oklahoma. You were in Oklahoma before it was a thing.
It was, yeah. I actually started in San Antonio, Texas, St. Mary's University.
Oh.
That's where I started.
All right.
Then I made my way up here with a few other friends from California. Yeah. Lucky, to be a part of this game. Watch it grow, especially at the Hall of Fame Stadium. We used to do camps and clinics there with ASA, USA softball, and just fun. The stadium now, the double-decker, it's so cool to see how far it's grown, and just places like this, I joke about who our first pitch was today, Mr. Heath coming out here. Yes.
Tom Heath Field.
And I researched who Tom was because that's just the nerdy things I do. But I mean, incredible for him to come in 95, right? And just be a part of baseball, softball, coach here for a long time, continue to grow this, want to build an incredible softball facility, leave a legacy, and now we've got a pro team playing on the field, and, coming here to play as a softball player. Go Jessie, she's back in the game.
Jessie Warren makes the play. If there's a foul ball that's to be had over there at third, she's going to make the play.
Getting after, yeah. That was a great pitch to get on her hands, and yeah, finding that fence out there, knowing your home field, that's a big part of it. But yeah, nice play, Jessie. That's a good way to run that ball down.
Here's Jadalyn Alchin showing you that she is not just a power threat. She's been a small ball player for a decent chunk of her career. And now, as a mature 25-year-old, she can do everything. She can bunt, she can slap, she can hit it to the gaps, and she can hit it over the fence.
Probably a testament to just being in the game longer and understanding, and understanding her strike zone. And
how consistent has Jadalyn Alchin been? Last year, she hit 380. This year, she's hitting 387. And didn't like her swing there.
Thinking it's one thing and then it's another, and you're like, oh, darn it, yes, yeah.
What have you seen out of Jalen Ford since she came out of the pen?
Incredible. I mean, I think...
wow,
like
she strikes that Alchin. That's now 4 strikeouts for Ford.
Yeah, relief pitching's not easy when you come in situations, but then, you get back in the dugout, take a deep breath, and you got a clean inning to start. And you even said it earlier, like what's different about her, but, I mean, she's a little funky. She's got doesn't have a full arm circle coming at you. She kind of hides at the hip a little bit. She's got cross movement across the plate. So horizontally, it's coming into you or away from you as a lefties, just like that right there. So... and that ball's running like 6, 7, and I just said it, darn it, 7, 8 inches in. Let me be around campers and say, I'm like, oh man, yeah, I just said it. But anyway, she's got a lot of run, and your eyes deceive you quite a bit. And you can see right there, she walked up to.
So 2 out
right away
hit batter, Woolery is aboard.
Yeah. Got her right in the arm, I'm assuming, kind of in the back of the arm and the meat of it or the elbow. She's giggling a little bit. Not the funny bone, but maybe the funny bone. I don't know. But yeah, that's And as much as she spins it, she's still 66, 67 miles an hour. So it's coming in pretty hot and well with quite a bit of movement. So, but great relief appearance for her right now.
Ford is one of those players over a decade ago was a star at James Madison. And I remember a lot of people like, well, okay, pretty good, but James Madison, how's it compare? Well, she's been a pro for a long time in a lot of different continents, and she has proven that what she did as a college player holds up. She's been great here in the States, many pro leagues. She's been great over in Japan. That's good to see.
I just hear the stories, legendary stories. I don't know her well, but I think she's her incredible athlete. And I think she went to play volleyball or basketball at JMU and wanted to stay there. And it's, see that slip again. She had her turfs on too. That was scary. She just jumped right up and said, back at it.
Bree Ellis doubled and scored an inning ago. Hopped up. And no one's able to get there in time.
Yeah, she almost did though.
A person closest
Look
to
at her.
Pitcher Ford.
She's just like a cat out of the circle. And you can see that ball moving into Ellis, right? Like, again, big-time power hitter, pulling the ball's coming in. You run out of barrel when you got stuff running horizontally like that. And that is the name of the game, beat the barrel. Let's see if she goes back there, or does she try to throw one on the backside?
Another pop-up. This one makes it into the stands.
See Bree, like she's trying to get the barrel there. She's trying to open up a little bit. So now you got her in think mode. Does she need to open up even more to get the barrel there to get it out front? And then we throw something away. Obviously, it's coming across the plate. Or we throw a little change up down. There's the change up, yep. I'd imagine she tried to tie her up again back inside. She's got a couple pitches here to mess with. But definitely doesn't want to give them more traction with more traffic on the bases.
Called strike 3. Ford strikes out 2 more. She has now struck out 5 in 2 innings of relief work. When we come back, Maya Brady will be in the batter's box. Her Oklahoma City Spark trailing by a run. Her 3rd time dealing with Maya Brady. Maya Brady singled her last time up. With that single, she is now 32 for 63 as a professional. That is a batting average of over 500.
That was the swing she wanted right there. She knows the screwball out. She definitely had that base hit up the middle and the screw away. Again, working the away pitches. So I would imagine she's going to try to get her swinging away, even though Brady's so good at knowing her strike zone. But or we start making in some off speed here. We'll see. She is in the driver's seat. Megan Framo again trying to get this leadoff out.
0-2. Incredible. Wow. A 500 batting average, 8 homers. That's like close to impossible. Called strike 3 for Ramo, her 6th strikeout.
Tough one too, again, the strike zone that we've talked about. And, I know the umpires in the league and, the river has been a little part of it. That's a tough one, but again, you get to 2 strikes. She did get 1 swing there, but yeah, she's feeling it and owning it right now. Imagine we're staying with the curveballs away. Let's see if we keep going with the same game plan.
Here's Sydney Romero. Everyone knows that Sydney Romero comes from softball royalty, her older sister Sierra.
Romero stock, is that what?
No. But it's not just the Romeros, it's actually the high school she went to. She was from Murrieta, California. The high school she went to Sydney and Sierra Romero. That's good enough right then and there. But also the Edwards twins. Tatum and Taylor Edwards, who are so good for so long, both as college players and both as professionals. Some places just care more than others about softball.
It was a good swing there. I think that was supposed to be a little out, maybe missed off the hip, and that's what you're looking for late in a ball game when you're pushing pitchers. And you know, can they miss a spot and can I be ready for it and get my swing off? And she just missed that swing. Rama takes a deep breath and wants to execute another.
Slug down the left field line. Gone! A homer! And we're tied! Sydney Romero has done it again! Talk about a clutch player. Just absolute nails, Sydney Romero.
Again, 70 on the hands. Didn't really get full extension, but got it cleared enough to just get the barrel there. Maybe a little cheat code, thinking it's going to be in, but definitely did a good job on getting her swing, getting the barrel there. That's the name of the game, get the barrel there.
So it's a brand new ball game. We're tied at 2. Faremo inching closer and closer to the 100 pitch mark. Now has to deal with Sydney McKinney.
Curious why they went away with a little game plan. They got Romero to pop up in the changeup, and that was a little deep away. Maybe their game plan was to beat her in, but they've been throwing that curveball pretty well.
Half swing's going to result in a base hit for McKinney. McKinney's been aboard all 3 times now. 2 singles and a walk.
Scrappy. She's just a scrappy hitter. It's fun, you know, again, the lineup's so fun. You know, you have the scrappy ones that just put bat on barrel, some that can sit pitches, but when you get relentless, they don't care for late ball games. They're getting swings off. They're hunting pitches. It's fun to watch. McKinney's one of those, just scrappy.
Delaney Wiz is the batter. Just put the ball in play twice against her former college teammate. Nothing to show for it.
Some big pitches here, right here. This is a big at-bat to me right here.
Well, Wiz is in charge. 2-0. We're looking at the speeds thrown by Faremo. She doesn't seem to be losing anything.
She is not. Just a little wide on location.
That is not tipped. That's a miss by the catcher.
Oh, he called foul ball.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah.
And the ball got away from Palacios. And they allowed McKinney to go down to second. Now they're going to ask her to go back. I think the umpires are getting together.
This one,
I think
we go a second.
by Wiz.
I didn't hear a second tick, so I just had it off the glove.
All right.
But I'm a long way away.
Okay, so can we leave her a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Down a second. Second base.
That is Brett Higgins. We thank the transparency of the umpires. Ball is not tipped. That's the agreement by the 3 umpires. It went off of Palacios' glove and the home plate umpire Higgins' helmet.
Sure did, yeah. I think that was right. It's nice they get together. I mean, he did put his hands up, but...
Well, that's a big advancement. You now got a runner in scoring position for the cleanup hitter, Delaney Wiz. And McKinney can really run, too. Any ball to the green's probably going to score.
Yeah, definitely. You want to throw that good curveball away, but then we got the opportunity to hit behind the runner.
That one makes it to the outfield. Charging hard as Alchin shows off her good arm, and a single to the green does not score McKinney. But the Spark are in business. Runners at the corners.
Again, just a muscle pitch. Again, on the inside here, just strength. Again, I know that we've got some arms in the pen. Not really sure again if we're getting them loose, but this is a momentum couple at bats here, and I think Coach Cindy Ball Malone is heading out to have a chat with Ramo. Again, still some pretty good spots, you know, and they're just muscling them in there. So, you know, you get to that point where I've seen you quite a bit, and is it time for a different look, or are we going to go get in the same plan right now? Maybe we get to play ball here. How are we going to sell out? What do we want to do against Harper?
It is amazing how trusting Cindy Ball Malone has been with her starting pitchers this year. The modus operandi all season long has been starting pitchers get every opportunity to complete their ball games. The numbers bear it out. Ramo's already got 2 complete games. Montana Fountains has completed 5 games already this year.
Yeah.
This is kind of new school, old school thinking for Cindy Ball Malone.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's got some horses for sure. And like we talked about earlier, I mean, they went out and drafted a team for this. So I do believe you get together in the beginning of the season, you're like, this is what we're going to ride with, this we're going to build with, and then you put it to the test. And obviously they're in the league running right now for top dog. So they've been doing some really good things, and they're going with it and trusting it.
So the infield's pinched all the way in. It's a tie ball game. Here's Amari Harper. Swings at the first pitch, lines it down the left field line. Alchin can't make the play. It's fair. And Oklahoma City takes the lead. That was going to score a run, whether it was caught or not. But the inning continues with just 1 out now.
Again, just getting good bat on ball. She did take a couple steps back there. Good effort on that side. I mean, she's tucking herself in her glove. I know that she's wishing she could have that chance back again.
Here's Sydney Sherrill.
Going for the swing. We all know Sid's going to go for the swing here.
Each of the last 4 batters for the Spark have reached on a base hit or a homer. And after the first pitch now, we'll have a meeting. It's going to be an offensive meeting.
Yeah, I think just calm and sit down. Sid gets pretty excited, and she can feel it. She's got the momentum. The momentum's there. We joke about Uncle Mo sometime. Uncle Momentum in their dugout, and she just wants to add to it. So just having a good conversation. These are some big swings right here. I mean, and we know we got a couple runs on the board, which is great, but it'd be nice to add to it. So can we be under control? What we're looking for.
Yeah, the tide has turned here in our 5th inning. Oklahoma City has already scored twice. They lead 3-2.
Our outfield's not even ready. Hold on, Megan. And we're going to be ready. Okay.
Foul tipped into the catcher's glove, 0-2. Sherrill so far this season has produced when it's mattered most. 18 trips to the plate with runners in scoring position. She has 8 hits. That's a .444 batting average.
Her last at bat, she had 3 screwballs away. So I know that just knowing Sid, she was like going to get after making some adjustments here. She's hunting something.
Got her. Ferramo strikes out her 7th batter of the game.
Big at bat here too for Jessie.
So Jessie Warren with a chance.
Jessie had that changeup ball in the gap last time. See if they challenge her in. Curve away.
There's a certain player, very few in the world, who rise to occasions. In my opinion, Jessie Warren is one of those. I'm with Lonnie Alameda tonight, who coached Jessie, won a national championship at Florida State. Jessie is all kinds of excited that Lonnie's here today. I just feel it. And this just sets the scene even better for her. She's down in the count 0-2. She's a little bit banged up. She bounces the ball off of her foot. Some things you guess at, other things you just know. Jessie will take her time.
Big to have a good two-strike approach here. Can we make something happen here? And then frame on the other side, let County get out of this with a 1 run. So these are the moments that are so fun, the moments you train for, especially when...
But they're now on the wrong end of a 3-2 score. Sydney Romero tied the game. Spark eventually took a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now we play the top of the 6th. Can you ask for a better night for softball?
I know. I mean, it was a little gloomy when we were coming in here thinking that, and then the skies opened up and it's a beautiful little sunset and we're playing some softball.
Well, only 3 more outs to get now for Jalen Ford.
You just said it.
Jalen out. Jalen Ford coming out of the pen. She has worked 2 innings. She has struck out 5. So 5 of the 6 outs that she's got have been via the K. This will be the 9th batter that she faces. It's Charlize Palacios.
I definitely think the righties, she's been throwing that little curve in on their hands, making them try to get their barrel out. You know, she's trying to sneak some backdoors in there.
Lonnie, I'm curious. I'm sure there's a lot of people at home saying, she's throwing 66 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Why is she striking out so many players?
Yeah.
What's your explanation?
Yeah. I mean, she's funky, right? Like I said earlier, she doesn't really get that full arm circle around. She kind of hides it behind her back a little bit, and it's slinging out there. 65, 66, pretty good, but it's moving so much. It's like 8, 9, 10 inches coming in on them, on the righties, away from the lefties. It's got a little up movement, so... Yeah, your eyes deceive you. That's like pitching, and even Major League Baseball when you go watch them and you have time, like, why are they swinging at that? What are they doing with that? But like the ball moves so much, and when you get in the box and then you're having to decide, is it a ball or strike? And how do I get the barrel on top? Do I get the barrel underneath? Am I too far out in front? You can see it just coming off the end of the bat.
Softly hit single to right field, so a good start for the Talons here in the 6th inning. Well, coming up, AUSL, it's going to be busy. We got 2 games coming your way tomorrow. You got the Bandits and the Cascade. That's the first game. You can find it on ESPN2, 1 Eastern time tomorrow. We'll have the nightcap coming your way, 8 Eastern time, MLB Network. Final game of these 3 games set, the Talons and the Spark. Then on Monday, it's the Blaze and the Volts. The Spark back at it against Texas on Tuesday. This will be the final week of the regular season. 6-team league. Top 3 teams make it to the postseason.
Pretty incredible season.
Here's Hannah Flippin. Flippin is the first Utah batter to see Ford for a second time.
A little base hit. See if she can take that knowledge into her second bat here.
Sneak attack, but look at the play! Delaney Wiz! Oh, the instincts from Delaney Wiz! How about that? An important first out here in the 6th inning. That is what dreams are made out of.
So fun, so athletic, so fun. And you can see it. Flippin's a great bunter, and that ball has so much movement, just staying up. It's a big out. That was a big out. Good effort.
Savannah Jaquish next in line. Jaquish 0 for 2, her second look at Ford. She struck out back in the 4th. This performance is the best of the year for Ford. She's really struggled. The numbers have not been great so far this year, limited time. But she has been the truth here on a Saturday night in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, came in a tough situation, got out of it, and then has had some clean innings since. And again, getting that backdoor curve out there, and And then she's really good at just manipulating. Do I want a little more lift? Do I want a little more run? Like, you know, I can just kind of watching the numbers here. It's just her craftiness. And I would say her smarts and just trying to beat hitters or beat barrels is just really showing up. So she seems very calculated. I'm sure she's got some good experience over there in Japan and locates her ball well.
It's interesting. We'll talk about there's different ways to do it. When you think about pitchers who rely on spin, the great Kat Osterman, maybe no one did it better than her. Long, 6 feet, levers everywhere. You got Ford who does it with spin. She's tall as well, but she's not using that long arm or the long leverage. She's actually almost short arming the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Everyone's built so different. Bodies are so. That's the thing we're finding out now, right? Like, there's so much study. Oh,
what a
nice
play! Amari Harper saves the day. If that ball gets underneath her, that's to the wall, and a run probably scores.
Just dying off the end of the bat. Good, great effort. So fun. So fun. Yeah, bodies are all built different, you know, and I think we're finding that out about how bodies move, and there's more studies going on in our game right now, which is pretty awesome. But Jalen's an athlete. We know she's an athlete, so she's maximizing for sure her abilities. Wouldn't be in this league if she wasn't uber competitive and good at what she does, and she's bringing that piece to the game. And as a reliever coming in and having horizontal movement where they had, you know, some little more vertical movement, it just gives hitters a different look. And you know, I think we're living a more of the relief role and the closer roles and understanding it. So but she's definitely built and strong and very consistent.
Caroline Jacobson down in the count 0-2. This is an important game, not only for Utah trying to clinch a postseason berth, but for Oklahoma City. Currently they're on the outside looking in of the postseason. They need as many wins as they can get. They're running out of time.
Yeah.
Softly hit, that'll drop. Great read on that. Palacios on her way to third.
Safe.
And she's safe.
Yeah.
Because the throw goes to third, it allows Jacobson to take an extra base. The aggressiveness of Palacios, a boon for the Talons.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she got in there. We'll see. I'm not sure they're going to go for a replay here. Gots to. This is, I know we got 2 outs, but just in there.
Wow, that was a really good tag by Jessie.
Yeah.
Wow, to backhand and then tag as quickly, but an even better slide by Palacios to stay on the bag.
Look at that game of inches.
Call on the field is safe. Man, we have got just every camera angle imaginable. This is gorgeous.
I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I want to highlight her glove there.
So a single for Jacobson. She moves to second on the throw. We've got Palacios at third, Jacobson at second. It's a 1-run game, but a single could flip things.
Yeah.
Kaylee Wyckoff is going to bat again. Remember, she came on to pinch hit for Aaliyah Andrews in a similar situation back in the 4th.
Yep, had some big swings. I think it was a couple curveballs and a rise ball that she swung through. They're all getting on the same page right now, what they want here.
Game's on the line. Maya Johnson getting loose. Johnson's had a really fun, productive rookie season.
Yeah, I think there's a couple ways you can look at it sometimes. You know, as a rookie coming in, the vets don't know you, people don't know you. Obviously, you're coming off a college season, so you might be a little little tired, but, you know, I mean, everyone's like, oh, what's this kid have? Where you got veterans coming in and you know exactly what they have. So their smarts comes into play. So it's kind of fun to see how the seasons play out. And Maya's been great. She's handled the situation incredibly well and been herself. You know, I think that's been the cool thing, has just been passionate in the circle and been herself, which would go to the veterans, allowing her to be that.
So we've got 2 in scoring position. The only 2 outs recorded in this inning have both been on highlight level catches. One made by Delaney Wiz, one made by Amari Harper.
And again, going to just the soft contact, but it's still, here we are in this situation. And
Wyckoff is taking off a wristband or a Fitbit or something. Wasn't totally comfortable.
I think we'll go too far away from these curveballs again. I don't know. Again, getting ahead in the count's huge there.
Ford has already struck out 5. She's a strike away from another punch out.
She's definitely going at her as she should, right? Like, this is a pretty big situation, although now we're in a 2-strike count, so you can expand the zone a bit here, but can't see that we'd run away too much from the curve away or rise away, something for a chase. Good job behind the dish there. It's huge right here. How cool is it for you, Sid, to be here, hometown, you coach here, the community? I mean, you've always been about the community, the kids coming out, and you get to play in this field. Like, how cool is that for you?
It's actually, like, unreal to, like, play on this field. I coach on this field. I give lessons on this field, so I get to grow the younger game as well. And it's just surreal. My family's in the stands. Family's in the outfield on the berm. It's just so cool, like, just to be surrounded by people that I love and that support me, and then just to be comfortable with this field. It's just really awesome, and a hometown team is just so cool.
Yeah. You've always been a special person for, you know, you just loved your family, and I know that was always a thing for you to eventually be able to get back here, but your love for Florida State's awesome, and then, you know, now you have just grown this and you're growing it. It's just really cool.
Thanks, Coach. It's all because of you, you know. You believed in me at Florida State. You know, my freshman year, I barely made it.
That's not true. You're great.
Only because of you, though.
You're great. It's awesome.
Sydney, the highlight of my day may have been an hour and a half before the game started. I just was watching you during batting practice, and you were just taking grounder after grounder after grounder. What's your thought process defensively? It was magical to watch with your ability.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love repping it out. I feel like that's the best way to get better at the game, is just repping it out defensively. So love to just get my feet moving, and I think we just took so much pride in defense at Florida State. Obviously, the Jessie Warren at third base, and just the legacy continued throughout the years is just so cool to see and to be a part of, and just trying to keep that going, obviously.
Interesting you say feet. Obviously, I'm not a coach, but you think the footwork is the key to your success, not just your hand-eye coordination?
Yeah, I do. I think great feet create great defensive plays, and bad feet create bad defensive plays. I think obviously hands are super important and super special, but if your feet don't get you in the right place, your hands can't work great. So yeah, I do think feet and footwork is really good, and something that kind of goes unnoticed in this game for defense.
Yeah. Your glove always seems to find the right spot. It's pretty awesome. Ooh, a little, excuse me, check swing there. Oh, yeah.
Ball stays fair. Bubba Nichols-Camarena is out number 1 against Megan Faremo here in our 6th inning.
Yeah, it's good. So just sharing a little bit, you played some slow pitch back in your day here, and a little pride in the slow pitch. And yeah, I just think it's so cool, because I do think there's little things that you can learn from the slow pitch game that took you to the fast pitch game. But just base running, like, you've always been so good at it. I know that we prided base running, but just some thoughts on you on base running and things you look for. You have some stolen bags here for the spark, and yeah.
I think being aggressive is a huge part of it, and then obviously just like being in the game, playing in the game, reading the ball is so important. And then, like, you can really only get that practice with game situations. And then obviously at Florida State, we just did so many base running drills where we put the ball in play with a secure defense that would be out there. Like during BP, we had our outfielders out there. They weren't just shagging, they were playing balls. And I think just doing things with intent like that at practice has always helped me and allowed me to grow with that. Yeah, slow pitch is so fun to play and help me defensively, and also just base running, taking the next bag. I think people slack on the defense side, and that's where base running comes into play. You can take advantage of teams there, and I know we super pride ourselves in that at Florida State, so it's just super cool to be a part of that. And yeah, just continuing to use it here. Like if you would have told me that, here's our princesses. If you would have told me that I had 3 stolen bags before the season, I would have like lied. But
3 for 3.
I'm like, what? Joking. Let's just keep it cool here, no more.
We were bragging on it up here, and we were bragging on her smarts, right? Yes, yeah.
Sydney, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on. You're good to watch.
Love you, Coach.
Love you, Sid. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was Haley Lee, the pinch hitter, who strikes out. 8 punch-outs for Faremo. Maya Brady, did she? Fading, foul, and on play.
Good effort.
That was a tremendous effort.
Yeah.
Where'd the glove go?
Yeah.
Alchin lost the glove.
Now she has to play the rest of the game without the glove. Is there a super fan over there? Kids running away with it. Yeah, there it goes. That's outstanding. Good efforts. I love me some outfield play, man. You know, these kids, I was out recruiting a lot this summer, and they're playing with the snow fences, you know, and it takes a while for the outfielders to get really comfortable with that wall and make plays like that. And it's awesome to see them climb it and get after it. And, that definitely takes something to get comfortable and used to, but those are game-changing plays, so that's awesome. Even though it's foul, still incredibly athletic and awesome.
Here's Maya Brady. This is an important at-bat for Brady, a number of reasons. Obviously, her team's up by a run. She'd like to add to that. But also, as a professional, she's hitting exactly 500. She has 32 hits in 64 at-bats, exactly a 500 batting average. She does not want to dip down to the 400s.
Yeah.
That's where the mortals hang out.
Yeah. I'm going to say she does not care about that.
Come on.
I'll say she's uber competitor in her. But I don't know, just sort of watching her, and, you know, I've chatted with her a little bit. I don't know her extremely well, but, you know, game planning against her, like, she is so competitive pitch to pitch and so talented.
Faremo's trying to strike her out for a 3rd time.
Yeah.
And she does! Megan Faremo, how do you do?
That's nice. Velo up, getting you to chase.
Yeah, the night may be over for Faremo. She strikes out, 21 years of age, has not hit a professional homer after being the Division I Softball Player of the Year this spring at UCLA. A homer here would give the Talons a lead.
Definitely try to speak that one to existence, aren't you, huh? We're seeing here. She's going to keep going that curveball in, or she's going to go back to that changeup.
Ford's going to have to hurry.
Yeah, pitch clock is...
Smothered by the shortstop, Romero, no play. Infield single for Woolery.
It's tough. She rolled her wrist on that one.
So the Talons threatening with 1 out here in the 7th inning. Woolery's going to be on at first unless they choose to run for her. And we're at this point because of the work of Jadalyn Alchin, who was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts before hitting that homer against Ford.
Sid went in the hole there. She dove for it and just kind of rolled over her glove wrist. Just feeling a little bit.
Well, they need that to be healthy because she's going to be the leadoff batter when we get to the 7th inning. Romero's had a nice day, made all the plays defensively, and she hit the home run back in the 5th inning.
Again, part of turf, kind of glove sticks instead of like dirt, you know, you get a little give. Probably just stuck there and just rolled underneath her a little bit. But, as they all are, tough.
All right, we play on. We've got Bree Ellis standing next to her head coach, Cindy Ball Malone. Cindy basically saying, hit it over the fence. That's what you're good at. How about a Bree mom?
Yeah. Pitching change. What do we got here? Maya, huh?
Yeah, Maya Johnson's going to come on. So Ford did such a magical job getting to the 7th inning, throwing zeros on the board against this Talons team before the homer by Jalen Alchin tied it at 3.
Look at that crowd, give them a little love. Know your softball, huh? Outstanding.
So we're going to go from a veteran who's pitched all over the world to a true rookie in Maya Johnson. Johnson, left-hander from Belmont. What should we expect out of Maya?
Yeah, again, going with another lefty here. She definitely runs the ball away from those righties. Competitor, but who isn't in this league, right? They're all competitors getting into it. I think Ford went in there, did a good job in relief. Now we're going to figure out how to beat some of these righties and get back in there, see if we can get a swing here for the spark. And
all right, so the lefty comes in to face the right-handed Bree Ellis. Ellis 1 for 3 with a double, scored a run back in the 4th inning.
good opportunity for a good little double play ball defensively.
And because that runner at first base is so important, we're going to have a pinch runner. Rachel Becker will come on. So Becker runs for Woolery. If you're thinking possible steal, the Talons don't run a lot. They've got 10 steals so far this season in 19 games. And remember, the field's a little bit wet. Had some rain earlier today. Sliding and holding onto the bag's an issue. First pitch to Ellis, misses down low. Ported past her.
Yeah, she just got that really good angle. Coming off the third base side there, just kind of lean into the first base side with a good 8-9 inches of up.
Went too far. And now it's Ellis' turn to call timeout. Coleman flew out to begin the 7th inning. Alchin shocked everyone with a homer to tie the game. Woolery, an infield single. Four-pitch strikeout. Johnson strikes out Ellis.
Just bouncing around in the circle. That's kind of fun to see a rookie come in a big moment. Trusting her pitches, her location. Huge.
Here's Palacios, 2 for 3. Deep drive to right field, and Palacios has done it! A 2-run home run, and the Talons on top. How clutch is Charlize Palacios? She does it time and time again.
She's had a good day at the plate.
What a shocker here in Oklahoma City. A 3-run 7th inning for Utah, and they lead by a pair.
Obviously don't want to get behind. You want to attack the zone, and she was in swing mode, sitting on the away, and got it. And that was a big swing for her.
First homer of the season for Palacios, who has missed time this year with injury. But she's 3 for 4 with 3 runs batted in tonight. This is a Utah team that is not resting on their laurels. They've been first place since the jump, and they're still super excited every single inning of every game.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, again, we talk about built for pitching, and you know, you don't think about the hitting, but they've got some incredible hitters. You start getting to this time of year and the hitters start to synergize, and you got that circle synergizing. That's tough to beat, especially when it can go later into the innings.
Teams that come back and win never give up. Those are the teams that you really worry about in the postseason. And this Talons team, this is exactly what they did last year when they won the championship, and they're doing the same thing.
Yep. Gotta learn how to win together. Coach Malone said they did have a little bit of a practice yesterday, so I think they all are hunting it and wanted a good response today.
Trying to get to 14-6 through 20 games and clinch a postseason berth. That's what a win would do tonight. Now we need to spin it forward and look to the bottom of the 7th inning for Oklahoma City. The Spark will have Sydney Romero, Sydney McKinney, and Delaney Wiz batting. Will they possibly face Faremo? Is Faremo going to go through the order 4 times? Flippin walks with 2 out. What do you think, Coach? Do you think Faremo stays out there? Should she stay out there?
She's been throwing well. And the way that they've been doing it, yes, if you would say their game plans. You got a little bit of a cushion here.
And we're going to have another meeting in the circle.
Again, as a rookie, in a big moment, you get a big strikeout, and then obviously a big swing, and then a little tentative. Don't want to be too close to the plate. That's just figuring out the league and figuring out you're going to take your lumps here and there, but definitely can't put traffic on. Got to give us a chance here for the Spark to get back in it and get some swings.
Now on a hot night, it's going to give Johnson a chance to get the hand as dry as it possibly can be.
It's Peja in the pen there.
Oh my goodness, look at Megan Faremo. I think she's staying in the game. If she's going to keep all that rosin on her hands, she's not doing that for show.
The sweat off, huh? Yeah. And you can see the sleeves. It's just it's muggy. And again, some people sweat more than others, but everyone's got to figure out the ways to keep their hands dry and being able to.
Here's Savannah Jaquish. Jaquish is 0 for 3, was robbed of the base hit on a sinking line drive to right her last time up. Big story in the 7th inning has been the long ball for Utah. Ball gets away from the catcher for a moment, and Flippin will take an extra bag. Wild pitch puts Flip in scoring position.
Yeah, I think Maya's just feeling it a little right now. Can't control the change. The curveball that missed. Got to take a deep breath. Go to her bread and butter away.
Talons come into this game with 13 homers in 19 games. They've got 2 homers in the last 5 batters when it's mattered most tonight. Three and 1 to Jaquish. another good strike.
Big pitch, big pitch.
We'll do it again.
Definitely want to stay with the pitch. I can throw for a strike, execute well. It's a curveball in. But I do know she loves that little screw away.
Missed out of the hand, and Jaquish draws the walk. So back-to-back walks to Flippin and Jaquish with 2 outs here in our 7th inning. Johnson came on and struck out Bree Ellis. She thought things were going great. Then she gives up the home run to Palacios, a 2-run shot, and then consecutive walks to Flippin and Jaquish.
Let's make a little pitching change here, maybe. I think Peja was in the pen.
So Peja Gould will come on. It'll be the 3rd pitcher of the inning. So Gould will come on and try and get out of this inning. Well, we had 2 finals already today. Chicago continues to win every single night. They've won 9 consecutive games. It's Utah, it's Chicago, it's Portland, the top 3 teams all qualify for the postseason. Utah, if they can hold on, they would guarantee themselves a postseason berth. And it would be a crippling loss for this Oklahoma City team.
That's why you play a full 7. Some teams are mentally out of it, and other ones stay in and fight, and they know they have more outs and more swings to get after it. Palacio just proved that.
Coach, I want to ask you, Megan Faremo, she's got a 2-run lead now.
Yeah.
Does she just want to get back out in the circle, or does she want a couple extra runs?
Yeah, I'm sure she wants the ball back. She'd probably take a 1-run lead and want ball back to get after it.
Yeah, she's wait it out.
Yeah.
The way that she's throwing, I don't think that she needs any more runs.
Yeah, no, she's ready to go, yeah. Sitting in that dugout, locking in. Probably knows exactly her pitch plan. All right, Peja coming in here. She got that really good. I mean, she mixes speeds really well. Good curveball. Again, rookies coming in. Just can feel the moment a little bit, and obviously feeling the strike zones. But this is big. They just, can we get this out? Get back in there and see if we can get something to happen.
Gould will face Caroline Jacobson. Jacobson singled her last time up. It'll be the 3rd pitcher that she's seen tonight. Strikes are becoming rarities for the Spark. Back-to-back walks, Flippin and Jaquish.
Yeah, again, the hard thing you saw. Then forward when she came in, like you don't have a chance to really feel it out. You got to go in and pound the zone, and that's a hard thing to do as a relief pitcher. She's been in a lot of these moments this year in her collegiate career, and she's definitely got the stuff, and just got to go to it, trust that curveball.
There it is. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good one. Be a me versus you moment. Here it is. 2-2 count. Got a ton of movement on it.
All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Both Flippin and Jaquish will be off with the pitch. And Jacobson went too far. Good job, Peja Gould comes out of the pen, gets the strikeout, and limits the damage. But there was damage. A homer by Jalen Alchin ties the game. And then a homer by Charlize Palacios gives the Talons a 2-run advantage. The bottom of the 7th when we come. So Faremo will take that a quick out number 1. She's already thrown 124 pitches.
Beast mode.
This is like old school Alicia Hollowell, Taryn Mowat.
She's covered head to toe with that chalk, isn't she?
Sydney McKinney has been a thorn in the side of Faremo all night long. She's not been retired. She's 2 for 2 with a walk. She has made an out, though. She was caught stealing back in the 3rd inning.
It was a slide-by steal. It was the rain steal, yes. Change up.
Ramo's got to fill up that strike zone. No reason to walk McKinney. It's an important pitch, 2-2.
See that we'll go that screwball way again, I would think. It's been a good pitch for her today. Good screw away to lefties, curve away to righties. Been good to her today. Hands.
Softly down the 3rd base line, it'll drop. Oh, McKinney. She hits it hard and she finds a hole. She hits it softly and they find a hole. What a wonderful hitter she has become.
Told you, scrappy, man. She's got scrap meter in her. Yeah.
So it's scored a double. Here's Delaney Wiz. She's got power. She can tie this with one swing of the bat. Wiz played collegiately at UCLA with Faremo. She's 1 for 3. She has been able to put the ball in play every single time today against Faremo. Back-to-back beauties for Faremo. And she's still got all of it. 71 miles per hour.
Try to get her in swing mode again here. Anyway, the curveball. Good.
Just handed a note. We have seen a combined 18 strikeouts in our game. This ties a new AUSL record for combined strikeouts. Faremo would love another one.
Megan's going hard. I mean, she's still 70, 71, just pumping it.
How do you get that far ahead at 72 miles an hour?
The game has changed, I'll tell you that. These kids are strong and definitely her go-to. She's been beating them away. You know, she's trying to sneak one in every now and then, but definitely beating them away.
Here's another 2-2 pitch. Oh, what an aggressive bit of base running from McKinney. Wow. Not a lot of benefit trying to go from 2nd to 3rd there.
Yeah, I got to be sure on those things, right? Because we definitely need more than just one, so kind of feeling that, especially when she slid by last time. All right. This is a big one right here.
Popped up, right side. Jacobson makes the play. Tagging from 3rd and coming home is McKinney. It's a 1-run game, but there are now 2 outs. Give the RBI to Wiz. That is now RBI number 15 for her. It's a 1-run game, and we're down to the final out of the game. Harper's had a good night against Faremo, 2 for 3.
interesting, starting off with the changeup. Harper with a little split grip there. Again, knowing the importance here.
Cue shot foul. Harper, one of the younger players in the league this season. She's 22 years of age. And we're down to the final strike. A 3-run top of the 7th inning took Megan Faremo off the hook. She was in line to get the loss until Jadalyn Alchin homered to tie the game, and Charlize Palacios hit a 2-run homer to give the Talons a 2.2-run stiff arm. Little high.
Take for a little rookie right there in the situation. Nice. Let's see if we can do the chase again here.
Got her! Strikeout number 10 for Faremo. A complete game win for Faremo. And the Talons have clinched a postseason berth for a second consecutive year.
What a game. What a game. Playoff berth. Megan Faremo.